Hey there pranksters, welcome back to another Halloween video, and in this particular video I'm gonna show you guys some really helpful Halloween hacks as well as how to pull off some really funny candy pranks. But before we get started, I'm happy to announce that we did meet our last like goal of 10,000 likes, and as promised, I will give away a treat basket filled with over 1,000 pieces of candy to one of my subscribers. Why won't the skeleton cross the road? Because he doesn't have the guts. Hahaha. Congratulations, Stonefrost! You will be getting a treat basket with over 1,000 pieces of candy. Those were some really funny jokes that you guys left me in the comments. And since Halloween is almost here, I want to repeat this giveaway, except that this time I want to give away a treat basket filled with 1,500 pieces of candy to one of my subscribers once this video hits 10,000 likes before October 25th, 2019. To participate, all you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below telling me what your favorite way to get more Halloween candy is when you go trick-or-treating. I will pick the winner randomly, so try to stand out. Again, to enter, all you have to do is like and comment on this video. One last thing guys, after you're done watching this video, click on the link in the description for a chance to have a one-on-one chat with me. Alright then, let's get this video going. Let's begin with a quick prank that you guys can set up on a trick-or-treater using their candy. Here I have some Tootsie Rolls, which are pretty common to get during Halloween. So here's how you're gonna set up a prank with a Tootsie Roll. Open one up by unrolling it and also open up a Slim Jim. Cut it to the size of the Tootsie Roll, and if you notice, they look pretty similar in color, so all you do now is replace the Tootsie Roll with the piece of Slim Jim. Wrap it up and that's it. Put it in your victim's treat basket, and whoever gets this Tootsie Roll will be in for a surprise, especially if they don't like beef jerky. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but hot tamales and Mike and Ike's look pretty similar except when it comes to color. All the hot tamales are red, so you can pretty much swap out all the red Mike and Ike's with some hot tamales. Now I know that this prank may seem harmless to some of you guys, but for those of you who don't know, hot tamales are pretty hot to some people, and if you prank the right person, you might get a good laugh out of this when you see them eating the Mike and Ike's. Here's a great idea to recycle an old treat basket you no longer need, especially if it's already broken. For this hack, I'm also gonna recycle a rubber heart and some fake spider web. Basically what we're gonna do is play some basketball. So let's start by carefully removing the rim off the treat basket. Of course, be careful when doing this. Now, using some hot glue, start attaching some spider web all around the outside of the rim. Make sure to let it dry before you proceed. The last step is to attach the rim to a wall using a push pin. At this point, I'm ready to start shooting the rubber heart into the basket. I just love gummy worms, especially the sour ones, so if one of your siblings happens to get a small bag of these for Halloween, here is how you guys can annoy them. Simply dig through their treat basket and get a bag of gummy bears, or in this case, gummy worms. Gently open it and take out all the gummies from inside. Place them on a sheet of wax paper and microwave them enough until they start to melt together. Now just wait for them to dry and put them back inside the bag. Try to close it up as best as you can, and when your victim opens the bag and tries to get to the gummy worms, they'll be stuck together, so it'll be annoying for them having to split them apart. A clever way to have some fun with your trick-or-treaters if you're the one giving out candy is if you set up a table on your porch with 3 cups upside down. Underneath one cup, you will have 3 pieces of candy. Another will contain just 1 piece, and the last one will be empty. For every trick-or-treater that comes over, shuffle the cups and have them pick one. Whichever that is, that's what they'll get. They might end up getting lucky and get 3 pieces of candy, or possibly none. Well, at least give them 1 for playing the game. That's what I would do. Here's a couple pranks that you guys can set up using some lollipops. For example, this one right here. I got this from a treat basket. What we're gonna do here is unwrap it carefully so don't damage the wrapper. Apply some syrup on it so it becomes really sticky, and just put the wrapper back on. When they try to unwrap it, the lollipop will be stuck to the wrapper. It'll just become too impossible to enjoy, especially when they see that it's super sticky. This right here is a Mexican lollipop, and sure, some of these usually come sprinkled with very mild chili powder. Well, this one has none, but we will change that with this really spicy chili powder. So I'm gonna open it up carefully, as we are gonna have to put it back into the wrapper at the end. Dip the lollipop into some water so it gets wet, and now the chili powder will easily stick on. Once it's completely covered with chili powder, we are done. Just put it back into the wrapper. I'd feel really bad for whoever takes the first lick off this lollipop. Another way to recycle an old treat basket is to split it in half vertically, not horizontally, as I am doing right here. Of course, be careful if you're using a sharp object. Luckily, this treat basket has a handle to it, so that's the side that I'm gonna use. See, if I hang it up on a wall, I can use it to hold some flowers. It just makes for a really great decoration at home. I know that it can get boring sometimes waiting for your trick-or-treaters outside your house, so why not challenge them to a game of tic-tac-toe when they do approach your house? It's pretty easy, and if they end up beating you, you can reward them with extra pieces of candy. You can also leave it up to chance when it comes to deciding how much candy your trick-or-treaters will get. What I mean by that is that you can flip a coin, and if they guess the right side, then they can either get one piece of candy or multiple pieces of candy, or they could get a plain piece of candy or a premium piece of candy. Pretty much get creative and let the coin decide. Guys, if you ever see one of your siblings eating their candy right away as soon as they return from trick-or-treating, this prank is for them. In this example, they opened up a fun dip, and the fun dip consists of two things, the sucker and the powder, which is typically flavored. Now, what you can do is basically when they leave their fun dip unattended, just swap out the powder with some sugarless Kool-Aid. Just so you guys know, Kool-Aid tastes disgusting if it's not mixed with water and sugar. So make sure that you have your phone handy, as they will for sure make a funny face that you will definitely want to take a picture of. Starburst are also a really common candy to get when you go trick-or-treating. My favorite method to set up a prank with these is to remove them from the wrapper carefully, and just like we have been doing with all these pieces of candy, we are gonna swap them out with something less tasty. For example, here I have a stock cube, which is basically dehydrated broth flavor. Well, I'm gonna trim it down and replace the Starburst with it. If your victim happens to open this at night when it's dark, they are sure in for an unpleasant surprise. This plastic skull right here I used in a previous video. I was actually able to set up a bloody prank with it. Well, here is another use I found for it. Since I purchased this at the dollar store, I did not mind cutting out the eye sockets, as I will be turning this plastic skull into a pencil holder. Makes for a nice decoration on your desk during the holiday season. As far as this plastic zombie hand decoration, I too was able to find good use for it. I had a piece of foam block sitting around, so I too put that to use by having it hold the zombie hand. I like this because you can place it on the center of your coffee table right in front of your TV, and it can hold your TV remote and controller, and again, you can keep this around while the Halloween season is going on. You can have more fun with your trick-or-treaters by having them guess which hand the candy is in. If they guess it right, of course they get to keep it, or maybe you can put one piece of candy in one hand and 3 pieces of candy in the other and have them guess. If they get lucky, they might end up taking more candy from you. Some of you might have already seen a candy bottle that looks like this. Well, again, we are gonna be messing with some Mexican candy. As a kid, I remember always getting at least one of these when I went out to trick-or-treat. The contents of this bottle is a spicy but sweet liquid candy. Here is how you guys can mess with somebody that gets one of these bottles. Take their bottle from the treat basket and remove the pointy nozzle. Place a piece of plastic over it, and on top add a little bit of mustard on it. Put the nozzle back, and lastly trim off the excess plastic that sticks out. When your victim goes in for a taste of their candy, they will instead get some mustard in their mouth. Don't worry though, they can easily undo this by removing the plastic inside and rinsing off the nozzle. This container of bubble tape is also perfect to set up our next prank. Be sneaky about this, but if you get a hold of your friend's bubble tape, remove the roll from inside. Now you can fill it up with some rice. You can add rice on both sides. Just place a piece of paper over it to hold the rice while you join both sides together. This is what will happen when your friend opens up their container of bubble tape. They'll have rice all over the place. If you want to be cool in class, then you can make good use of a rubber hand by cutting off its fingers. Basically, what we're gonna do is place the fingers on our pencils and pens. These make for really cool props if Halloween happens to fall on a school day. Another common Mexican candy that you get while trick-or-treating is usually one of these. It's a container that has candy inside that you have to squeeze out by pushing on the bottom. Well, a good way to booby trap this is by squeezing out all the candy and then pulling out the bottom piece of the container. Cover the inside with some plastic wrap, and on the bottom piece, you will create an opening on the center. Dip it in candy to seal off the opening, and now we can fill the container with any liquid of our choice. Put both pieces together, but don't squeeze too hard. Trim off the excess plastic that sticks out. This is what will happen when your victim wants some candy. They'll end up squirting water all over the place. Lastly guys, here's another fun and clever way to give out Halloween candy. Take a sheet of paper that has a circle on it. Now this circle is split into 4 sections, and I will number each one starting with 0, then 1, 2, and 3. This is the amount of candy that each trick-or-treater might be able to get, and what will determine that will be a fidget spinner. Just mark the side that will make the final decision. So place a fidget spinner on the center and have them spin it. See guys, it landed on 3. Therefore, this trick-or-treater will get 3 pieces of candy instead of just 1. This is so much fun for everyone. There you guys have it, 20 fun pranks and hacks that you guys can enjoy this holiday season. I had fun making this video, so I hope you guys had fun watching it. Now guys, at the start of this video, I gave away a treat basket filled with over 1,000 pieces of candy to a lucky subscriber of this channel. I also announced another similar giveaway, except that this time I'll be giving away 1,500 pieces of candy, and to participate in this giveaway is very simple. All you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below. Of course, it also helps if you are subscribed to this channel. Good luck to all of you who entered this giveaway. I will see you pranksters in my next Halloween video.